Hello, this is George Senda, the real official, authentic, original, one and only, the guy from Pittsburgh. And Kathy will be here finally tomorrow. Patty came over and did a bunch of laundry for me, and I haven't put it all away because I've had breathing difficulties. And that's all I've been dealing with. Friday, I'll finally go to the emergency room. I have to wait for my Amazon order. Is it today yet? No, it's not today yet. It's not Thursday yet. Excuse me. To come in for the outdoor kitties. I went out in the cold to feed them and came back gasping for air as usual. And I'm processing a video to go up from Safeway. So, when I went downstairs one day to go out, and by the way, Mama Cat followed me to the elevator last night. It was very cute when I went to feed her last night. And this was in the recycling bin. And I looked at this thing and I go, what the hell would be in this? I mean, how much? And this is Sam's Club. And then I think they sell it at Walmart. It sells a bigger jar of this stuff. Pork rinds are fried pork skin. Now, I didn't know this, but Jews eat fried chicken skin at Passover, and other cultures eat variants of this goose skin and God knows what else. But I washed it out, and it was a boggle because this thing is huge. And what broke me up is they have a date on here. It says, must eat by, or good till 2020, January something 2020. So I'm going, I'm going to stockpile these and hold on to them until New Year's. And this only holds 32, so I'm going like, yeah, January 20th, best of use by. I'm going like 32. How big are these things? This is monstrous. Now, look at my little jar. I'll take the penny jar. There's my penny jar. You could fit, let's see. You could fit probably 2 of these, maybe 3. Let's see if it'll even go in here. I don't know. It won't fit, but you could, if you could get it in, you could probably fit 2 or 3 of these in there. I want to keep this. I'll put pennies in there and see how many pennies will fill this thing. But it just boggled my mind. And I read a figure that only about 1% of people now eat this as snack food in the United States. It's gone down. It went up in 2013. Now it's gone down. People are eating healthier. And the silly Berkeley Farms, owned by Dean Foods, has declared bankruptcy. Dean Foods has. People aren't drinking as much milk. Now, Kathy drinks a lot of milk. I only drink it for cereal and coffee, but there was a nutritionist on Nori who said we shouldn't be drinking milk at all because it's intended for baby cows, not humans. So I listened to that for a while. And but this just boggles my mind because the only thing I've seen bigger than this in plastic bottles is a thing for like bottled water that goes in my water cooler. This is my silver. You could see I think it's silver. You could see the size of that compared to the silver thing. So if you weren't having edible food in here, you could probably use a terrarium, make the terrarium out of this or something. But that just blew my mind. And then the other thing, this thing, turns out this works with an iPod 4, and the guy didn't include the cable. And he also didn't mark down that the seat thing was broken. It's supposed to have a cable that's supposed to go, see if I can open this. I got this open earlier. Of course, I can never get it open. I need to get it open. Let's go under here. There's no cable. And it's impossible to use this without the cable. So I wrote the guy and I said, I'd like a partial refund. And he said, well, I'll give you all your money back. I said, don't want all my money back. The radio works. It lights up. It's very cute. I just want where's the cable? And he never answered. The guys, and he wrote me saying, "Oh, we tested it thoroughly out." And he couldn't spell the word test, and he printed all the instructions from the description and the original Sharper Image thing when you bought it originally. And I found a refurbished one, refurbished for $300. I'm going like, whoa! And now, apparently these are very popular. These came out in 2006, but if you don't have that, it's like an iPhone 4 cable. You can't use it. But I found another seller who has some extra cables, so end of the month, if he hasn't sold, I'm going to buy that one, and I'll probably keep this, and I'll forgo the refund, because I think it's cute, and then if I get another one, I'll keep that and get a third one for Kathy. Patty likes it. I'll get one for her down the pike. But these things are, rather expensive. I mean, and if they work, ones are for parts, doesn't work. The CD drive doesn't work. Another guy has a CD drive, and I found one with a CD drive was $198. I'm going, how much was this thing when it was new? So, and don't give me any guff about I don't need it. I decide what to do with my money. By the way, I read on a Social Security site, for those who say that their tax dollars pay my disability money, it's absolutely false. Social Security disability money is paid out of the FICA money that's taken out of your paycheck, and your employer contributes to that. And that's where Social Security disability is funded. And I paid into that when I work. So, and everybody who works pays into that. So if you get disabled, you've paid into that. No, you didn't take it from someone's wallet. They're not sitting there going, "Oh, you took money in my wallet. I won't have this. Why are you going to work? You took money out of my wallet." If I had any money to take out. I have a Jack in the Box coupon, which is expired, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's expired for Halloween. They want my Jack in the Box coupon. Don't give me this garbage about I took money out of your personal wallet. And still getting guff about, "Why are you going live?" from the same person. And I said, well, I don't see you donating to the channel. And I found a brand new iPad for $444 or $449. That's going to take a long time to come up with that kind of money. And I only have so much. If I had no expenses, if I had no rent, no food, no nothing. No, not food. I have to eat, but cats have to eat. No rent, did not pay electricity. I had solar, had a house. I'd still be hard-pressed to do it with an income of less than $1,000 a month. It'd take me 2 months to buy an iPad if I took half my income. Let's say magically, someone gave me a house or something. And we give your house a solar, and we're stocking it full of food, and we're stocking whatever you need. You don't have to pay for anything for years. So, and I found another one of those. Say where, cheap, and if I can, I'll go down and get it. Because even though it's an iPad 4, it would be fun to have the music on and be able to plug it into the back of the computer. You can do a male-to-male cable, and then you can use it as an exterior speaker. The speakers for this are in the wheels, and the guy who sold to me thought he sold me a CD player, but there is no CD player, and even this is loose. So this thing is loose. This is not a CD player. This is a Volkswagen. But Volkswagen owners love these things. They go crazy for them. So I read that too. And so, I'd rather have the cable than the money, because I like the thing. And that's something people don't realize. There are things I see that I want and like. And It had nothing to do with the channel, but I got to have some fun in life, not just sitting here all day. All right, I'm going to end this one, let the video process, and go to bed. I've had a rough day today. I've been doing a lot of gasping and wheezing, even not going anywhere. I think putting the canned pepper in my nose did something to the bad, to the negative, because my nose is not. I thought it would kill the stuff off, but it may have plugged it up because I'm not blowing my nose as much. It's not draining. It's just sitting there, and it's just like pressure right here. It's killing me. And then it goes from that to drain, and then pain, and so if you're wondering why I'm not doing a lot of videos, that's why, because I'm sitting here in a chair going, I'm breathing through my mouth, which I shouldn't do, and just doing that all the time, and I'm really tired of it. 7 months of this is enough. All right, that's it for this one. Kathy will be over here tomorrow to get her glasses. She's talking about getting a what is it? Nintendo Switch to play the newest Pokemon game that came out on November 5th or December 5th. And I said, you want to pay $300 to play Pokemon? The woman's obsessed. And of course, you know who's going to have to show her how to set it up and use it, don't you? Me. Because she's technophobic. Patty says she doesn't want to learn. I don't think that's totally true, but anyhow. Oh, and the little gray kitty came by tonight when I went to feed everybody. I did not bring enough wet food for him. I calculated what I need for the rest of the month. I still have some extra here. So when I see him tomorrow, I'll have extra pouches. So I will give him more pouches. And I found a source for the little cute kitty food with the can. Target sells it in pouches. And I think Walmart sells it. And Amazon sells it. My cats just love it. So I'm going to order some of that next month for my kitties. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great evening. I hope you all are staying warm. By the way, when I let Fluffy in, it's ice cold out there right now. And he wants to go out. And I go, no, you're not going out. You're going to stay in and be warm. And you're not going to get sick on me. So stay warm, people. Though half the country is freezing tonight, and no snow. It's just ice cold, and according to Joe Chiaffi, Weather in 5, clear skies, but record cold temperatures still. And Justin wrote me an email saying in St. Paul it's 18 degrees, and the wind chill was 0 with a lot of accents. Hello, Justin. Hello, Jeremy, if you ever write me again. And so that's the way that goes. All right, I will catch you next time. One reason else I'm wheezing is they stopped covering my rescue inhaler, and they didn't order this for a year, so I have one inhaler to breathe with. So that's another reason I'm not breathing well, is I don't have any more pills for this, and this is old, and only one of these is new, and one of these is not enough. I need all three. This is the new one. So if you hear that I choke to death, you'll know why. I have no inhaler. And hot tea is the only thing that helps. And I'm running out of tea. My lemon lift, I've got one bag left. I've been going through, normally that lasts me for months. I'm going through that every day. I'm drinking like 3 cups of tea a day with lemon and honey. All right, bye-bye for now. I'm out of time.